you, our government. We count on you, our public health officer.
Protesters are gathered in front of the office of Health Minister Adrian Dix to bring back mask mandates in some hospitals and healthcare settings. The organizers say since the requirements were lifted at the beginning of April, several hospitals have had COVID outbreaks. Many here sharing their stories of how the lack of masks is affecting their lives.
I no longer feel safe accessing necessary blood work. Disabled people like me rely on healthcare workers doing their jobs and keeping us safe.
On April 6, BC's provincial health officer, Dr. Bonnie Henry, announced masks would no longer be required in most healthcare settings. The decision came as the province continues to lift restrictions put in place during the pandemic, including vaccine requirements for those visiting long-term care homes.
Because we're not at that same risk level anymore.
I just can't make any sense of it.
Dr. Karina Zeidler is a family doctor, and she is still furious about the decision.
They keep saying, well, respiratory season is over, but last summer, mid-August, there were as many people dying of COVID as during the height of Delta.
In a statement to City News, the Ministry of Health says there are still some situations where masks will be required in healthcare settings or situations where they've always been required to protect high-risk patients.
Ethical foundations of medicine is to do no harm.
But Dr. Zeidler wants masking to be mandatory in all situations.
We need to wear masks to be able to protect everybody and do no harm.
But the Ministry of Health says it's okay to remove some of the restrictions because of COVID vaccines and the level of immunity. BC's Human Rights Commissioner says she's also troubled by this, echoing the protesters' concerns in a press release. She says masks minimally impair those who wear them, but the impacts of COVID-19 on vulnerable people are well known and they vary from mild to the deadly. The protests ended with participants staging a die-in, outlining their bodies in chalk outside Adrian Dix's office. What do these drawings represent?
All the people that the public health policies have killed and the people that it will continue to kill.
In Vancouver, Angela Bauer, City News.